Voyager's Jokers Us Gaming is proud to present to you MLB The Show. Here is Joe and Chris to call most of this action between. There you go. Blue Jays at the Red Sox. This is the second game. I made a mistake in the last episode saying it was 3-game set. Found out it was actually a 4-game set. So here's today's picture for Boston.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
So Springer has a 1-1 count here, as he's back in the lineup for today's game.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there.
That's over the Green Monster to start things off.
He wastes no time on this one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Chris, what did you see?
Well, that was a battle move, and he just kept taking his cuts, finally squared one up.
Any more information there, Chris?
Well, you gotta love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. Leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Well, he definitely crushed that.
Up to the dish. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 away.
Boston gets the out right after.
The lineup for the Blue Jays. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats, they end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Jose Ramirez, batting with one down, takes the strike.
As we look at the setup for the defense.
So many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. And that one is lifted in the air. Durant on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away. There's 2 away. The first base. 2 outs, base is empty. Up to the plate is Brandon Belt.
Brandon Belt had 2 hits, none of them home runs in yesterday's game.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Settles under this one. And that is that. Looking back at the solo that led off the game. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
That was a Springer dinger for the Blue Jays to draw first blood. in this rivalry match against their rivals, the Boston Red Sox. Here's the Blue Jays pitcher today.
On the hill and coming off a great start, Kevin Gossler.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, but taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
And stepping in is the speedy Jaron Durant.
Early on that fastball, for the pitcher taking a note for a speed pitch on this next one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. And aboard on the leadoff single.
And Jared Durant now 7 for 14.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Tying run is at first here in the second game of the series. That's hard hit on the line. He walked there. That should be extra bases. Durant round second on his way to third. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Just a hit down the middle. Those are the ones you dream about. Once in the game, you're just hoping you get the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And here is Masataka Yoshida. Here comes the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond. But the ball is
so important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got
I didn't want to, but I knew he was safe regardless.
digging in. Tristan Casas. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
from a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball out of that same tunnel. That splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out.
And that is cut on and missed. Count 1 and 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Red Sox already leading. Bounced up the middle. Lindor throws the first in time. And check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Could cash in their chances, Chris.
They have plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And at first, the batter now, and Manuel Valdez. There's a strike.
Well, you can say one thing, though. Boston did better with their triple this time,
The runner at first with 2
as they actually score a runner this time.
Here's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall, so you have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Line to left. Varsho makes the grab and makes the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the second hit from Fenway Park. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Blue Jays 1.
Well, like I said, Boston scores a man that's on third base for the first time in this series out of 3 attempts.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland. And a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Pavetta back to work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning. Joey Votto getting ready to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Swinging a foul straight back. Votto, a former MVP, 40 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. Pavetta checks over to first, and he's back. Left-hand hitter waits. High fly ball right field. O'Neill drifts towards it. Nabs it. Runner tagging for first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
He only had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead somehow, create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
On the ground to third. And that chance handle. Throws to first in time. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Towards first, and that's just foul. Well struck right field. That ball has just been floated off the island. He circles the bases. His 51st home run of the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-2.
Volchev comes through again in this series with another home run.
Ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
2 outs, nobody on. And now here is Austin Wells. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Yoshida makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 come across the score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the home team down a run. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Back in Boston, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Bobby Dalton. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Bo, Joey Mack, sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it moving.
At the belt fire. Swing and that ball smashed on a line. Hauls it in for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. And sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. One of those group hits to get a knock sometimes.
Reese McGuire in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch downstairs. 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Pitching for a strike, and the count is 3-1. The right-hander deals.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Sidney Rafael up next for the Red Sox. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And at first, one away. That one lifted to left. Varsho moving under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Go back to the top of the order now.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jaron Duran. Up the middle. Steps on the bag for the force. And that is that. And the Red Sox lead 1. They're down 3-2.
We go to top of the order again for the Blue Jays now. In the top of the third.
Back inside Fenway Park. On to the third inning. Now for the Jays, George Springer.
We see 8 pitches it took before Springer hit one out of the park.
Line to the pitch. This to center field. That takes care of Springer. Out number 1.
I apologize.
Now, BOS. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0-1. Line drive. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. The check goes. Pitches low. Throw to second. Save.
Pretty close play on that one. That perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. He couldn't get just enough to make the difference there.
Swinging a foul straight back. Bichette over at second, 1 down. That one hit to right. O'Neal drifts towards it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second.
Close play, but O'Neal throw just misses him by less than a foot.
Great.
Oh, he has, leading the league with home runs this year. He has 64 home runs this year. Looking for number 65. But that won't do it.
And makes the play. It's out for 3. Blue Jays held in check. They lead at 3-2.
So the Jays regain the lead after giving up the lead. So can Boston possibly regain the lead?
Boston set for the bottom of the third.
Or even tie it?
Willier afraid. That one foul ball. Bunting, and it's in the air. Reaching for it. Step back. Well, he gets one on the there. Not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, pop up, he wanted the right back position player. Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. Gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Pitch. Got it by him.
Boog, if you can set up a good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly, I'm reaching for it right there.
And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out fine and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And it's second. That one misses. And it's 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Hot shot to third. Ramirez sends it to first. And that is the end. One left for the Red Sox. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That misses. Now 1-2. Righty delivers. In the air out towards right center. Durant makes a nice running catch. So digging in, Joey Votto. Fly to right, his first time. Late on that fastball. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Merrifield stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Casas makes the catch. And that'll do it. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're up 3-2. Back now at Fenway. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Manuel Valdez. That one's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And the pitch. Swing and a ball line out towards center. Merrifield pulls it down. He makes the catch. 1-1 down. Now here's Bobby Dalton. He's open. In the air, out towards left center. Merrifield flashes the leather on the running catch.
Merrifield having a little bit of a lookout here this inning.
He's already singled in this game. This one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The Jays up by a run here in the bottom of the fourth. And that's a base hit.
News Schreier, former Blue Jay, is 6 for 8 now.
Down the middle, and those are the ones you gotta make them pay.
Again, Kevin.
Rafael hit in the air right. And George makes the grab.
Speaking of George, we will see him up in the 5th inning. He is the third batter in the lineup. In the order, actually, batting order for this inning.
plenty of time at first. And the leadoff man set down, and they're half the pitch. Here's the Toronto catcher, Austin Wells. Fly to left his first time. Fly ball down the line. 2 down. The right fielder, George. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. That one way inside. Springer, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Now a pop-up on the infield. On the move. Got it, and that'll lead it. 1-2-3 Blue Jays. They're made 3-2. Back here at Fenway, stepping in, Jaron Durant.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Fans weren't happy about that.
Ripped to third and caught. Willier afraid up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next to hit, Masataka Yoshida. Now fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up, and that's the inning.
Jays still holding on that 1-run lead. We go to the top of 6 with the Jays up 3-2 over the Red Sox.
Top 6. Now it's the shortstop, Bulbish as he turns on the rubber. Good live arm delivers. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Casas has a beat on it. 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. And there's 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying it first tonight.
Now you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me. And I'm sure it's probably been said before.
2 out, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence. But in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat? 1-1.
I think that was the one.
Top half of the 6th. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. And another ball.
I don't think he's gonna leave. I think he's gonna try. Oh, what a play! Fabulous play in my eyes. Let's check this out again.
Well, we go bottom 6. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter. And the pitch. That misses. And that is ball 1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's back. Out of here.
Brand new game, boys.
17th of the year. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
What a hit!
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took the correct path to the ball, excellent extension. Just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And a swing and a miss.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one to first. It's through for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Uh-oh, I think we got another triple coming.
And he's got himself a triple.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really sure with that swing and not get beat by that pitch. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Pete Walker talking with his pitcher right now. E6.
So far is that he hasn't issued any free passes, unfortunately.
And he can't come up with it. Here's the tag, and he's out.
He's been struggling today defensively. Keeping Boston in it to take the lead. And for the 6th time, they have a man on third. And they come through. Forget it, I'm just going to get the out.
First offering is fouled off. Rafael off of first with 2 away. Pitches in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Two outs. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now it's the DH, Willier of Brave. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Bounced out to short. Bichette puts it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
So they get 3 runs on 4 hits.
One was the solo home. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 5, and Blue Jays 3. this one popped up. Foul ground, first base side.
There's one away.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very low.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Valdez. And Votto is retired. With Merrifield up to the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The line of the pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here comes the skip. The left-hander on now. Brennan Bernardino.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ballgame. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho. And this one with the extra bases. Around third.
He'll score.
What did they do on that swing? It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away. He
Committed to it.
and his short stayed straight to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all, and that's why it jumped off the bat.
Jays now. Manager's called time. Yep.
Pitch hitter coming on. Danny Jansen.
And this is a big at-bat coming through. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
To short. Into the outfield.
Varsho headed for the plate. He comes
And once again, it's another brand new game.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. And the batter is George Springer. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw is high and over his head.
Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. And that's pretty much what you want to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good lungs.
So the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Grant Weiss.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. But they score twice and even it up late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We're all tied up 5-5. So remaining in the game defensively, Danny Jansen. He takes over behind the plate to do the catch after entering the game as a hitter. Pearson on a pitch out of the head.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in mark this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Want to check out 10 to 15 minutes of history? Then go on YouTube and check out the History Guy, where you'll learn about some history throughout the world from the History Guy. Hit like and subscribe, and check out the History Guy also. Back to the game.
3-5 due up for the home team. Still stepping in for Boston. Masataka Yoshida. Next off, cupped in the air, right field. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Up next for the Red Sox. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Tyler O'Neill. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the inch. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good compliment to that fastball.
Everybody's okay. Fan gets a souvenir.
Here's the second baseman, Manuel Valdez. A lot run there as he swings through it. Runner on the goal. Towards right center. Manuel struck. And that drops the wall. Around third. He will score. They put him the lead.
A swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. And all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 6-5.
Can the Jays get back in once more? We'll find out next on the show.
Back in Boston, down the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Pitch. On the ground at first. Takes it himself. He's out. The man is out here in the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. A massive home run. Home run number 65 of the year. And we are all tied up in 6-6. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When the guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like you do right there.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. In the air, right side. Gets there, he's under it. And there's 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Joey Votto. Swings his last one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. And he turns and hits for second. To second, pulls him on the back.
Really good swing right there. The pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Now here is Whit Merrifield. And on second, 2 down. Out to center. Makes the grab after a long run. That's the 3rd out. But this clutch run gets us in again. And we're all even now at 6 apiece.
We look at the replay for Brandon Belt's 65th homer of the year to tie this game at 6. Can't wait to see what the bottom of the 8th inning does.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here is Reese McGuire. And it is. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Oh, it's a swing and a miss.
Kind of weird pitch. fires off a really cool swing.
Rafael in the box now. Takes strike one. All tied up in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fought off foul.
Outside.
Got 1 and 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle and get it right where you want.
And a pitch. Foul ball still 1 and 2 count. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 and 2 here. The shortstop takes the ball. Got him. He battled for a long time, and it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in and let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
2 down, nobody on. That smash towards center. Merrifield calls it in to end.
And once again, we go to the 9th inning,
Score remains tied.
and we are tied at 6 going to the 9th. Oh, baby.
Chase Anderson takes over on the mound.
He doesn't get a strikeout compared to other relievers, so they realize on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Dalton Varsho digs in now. He's already homered in this game. Here comes a pitch. Right field, down the line, and that one slices down. Swung on, belted.
Oh, not again. Back-to-back games? Oh, I thought for a second there I was going to be back-to-back games with Varsho. Oh.
Tied at 6. Danny Jansen to hit here. Bounce to third. And that one handled. Slings it across. Too long.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That was blessed.
There's a chance.
The monster.
It's going, gone! And the Jays have done it again! Back-to-back games going in the 9th to take the lead!
7-6.
Oh, baby! Holy Mackinac!
Stop hitting home runs in this one. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Unfreaking believable! The look on everybody's face in Boston is in shock.
90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard.
OMG, people.
It's like BP all over again.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. On the inside corner for a strike.
Fell on the mound. This is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
That to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Zoe gets on base and keeps it going.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on. That pitch was in.
Brother takes off. Bounce to the right. Casas. Takes it himself.
Sale hit and run to end the innings to Boston.
Drop here in the 9th as this homer gives them the lead. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Ring-a-dinger once again.
Back
on him. He's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now the Red Sox D. Willier of Brave. Ledley gets to work. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Marshall had to run deep, and look at Boston.
In the gaps, they practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfect.
They can't believe this is happening again. And once again, the Jays are 1-0 away from winning this after coming from a tie game. We are going to definitely talk about the way the scoring went on this one, folks. Oh, that's going to be deep. It's a chance. Lefty versus lefty matchup. And we're down to the final strike.
Do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Hader is just one strike away.
Boston faithful have a man in scoring position. The fans here are mostly standing. Can't get him to chase. It's a 1-2 count. There's 2 outs. Man on first and second. Jays are up by 1. Now the count is 2-2. Hader changes balls. Is this the pitch for the Blue Jays? Oh, baby, it is! Josh Hader has done it again! And the Blue Jays do miraculous come back to win this one in the 9th once again. Let's check out the highlights of this game, as there was a few really good shots. That one there was a home run. Brandon Belt gets his 65th homer of the year. And Springer gets 2 home runs in this series. And in the end, Josh Hader gets the corner for the save. So the way this game went is simple. Jays open up the scoring. Boston answers that, takes a 2-run lead. Takes a 1-run lead, 2-1 at the end of 1. Jays answer right back with 2 of their own. They're up 3-2. Then Boston would score 3 runs, making it 5-3. Jays would add 2, tying at 5. Then in the bottom of the 7th, Boston makes it 6-5 in their favor. Jays answer back in the 8th, tying things up, and then we saw what happens in the 9th. Dalton Varsho almost gets the homer. He gets out, ends up going to their first batter of the lineup, George Springer, who hits one deep over the green monster to get that 7th run. And then Josh Hare comes in, shuts the door down, gets his 24th save, and gives the Blue Jays the win. Nate Peterson will get his 2nd win of his season as he came in for relief, while Chase Anderson will get the loss. All notable players, first from Boston. Vendez is 1 for 5 with a double. Abreu goes 1 and 5 with a triple. Tyler O'Neill, they walk him in the 9th, so he finished his day 3 for 4 with a triple. Case goes 3 for 5 with a home run himself and a couple doubles in this game. While for the Jays, Francisco Lindor goes 1 and 4. Brandon Belt, even though he only goes 1 and 4, like I said, his one hit was his 65th homer of the year. Dalton Varsho has another good night in Boston, going 2 for 4 with a home run again in this series. And without further ado, this time we do have a player as our player of the game, and that goes to none other than the hero of the game, George Springer. Springer hits 2 home runs in this series, and the biggest home run did not come from the first inning. It came in the last inning of the 9th. So Springer starts things off, and Springer finishes it, giving the Jays a 7-6 win over the Boston Red Sox in this 4-game series, not 3 games, 4-game series. Now they lead this series 2 games are done. Boston has to figure everything out from scratch and try to answer this team who has came in and won back-to-back games in the 9th inning by a run. We'll find out on that next episode of Blue Jays Baseball on the show. Until then, from John, Chris, and myself, the one true Joker, we thank you for watching Blue Jays Baseball, where we see the Blue Jays win this one 7-6. Until next time, this is the one true Joker, thanking you all for watching MLB The Show 24. And with that, the one true Joker officially is signing out. OMG is all I gotta say to end this episode.